When was this drive-in built?
Around 1948, I understand. It was built by, his last name was Clements in Deckerville, and he hired Doug Davis to run it, and it was all built out of like cement board, asbestos board, whatever you want to call it, and the fence and the screen, everything except the buildings were made out of this material.
And it was called a highway also? When it was built?
Yes, it was started right with the highway. But he was a lumber dealer in Deckerville.
And when did you take over?
My first wife and I bought it in 1968. Excuse me, 69. We bought the Sanilac in 68. Then the other owner owned both of them. He recommended, he decided he was going to run this for a few years, and his health got bad, so he decided to sell the drive-in, and he recommended that I buy it. He said, you don't want to let one run without the other because there'd be too much competition. So I didn't want to do it, but my wife talked me into it, and I was glad I did.
You don't regret it?
Not a bit. She took care of the one uptown, and I took care of this one, and of course in the wintertime I was uptown with her, so she was a little scared, but she was a good lady, and she died of cancer in '88.
How has business been lately?
Well, it's since about the time that I kind of semi-retired. My son is taken over now, and I just work in the drive-in in the summertime and try to go to Florida in the winter. But about the time that I got out of it, there was a slow decline because of, it seemed to be because of a shopping center in Port Huron, Birchwood Mall. They already had a 6-screen down there, and maybe it was an 8-screen, I'm not sure, but that didn't seem to bother us. It was only about a mile away from the new one, but when they built the new one, people could go down there and spend the day and send the kids to the show, and they could shop, or vice versa, maybe, I don't know, but that's when it really, the videos didn't hurt us at first, and I still think it was the videos, it was more the theater. It's got 180 posts, which makes 360 cars, which you double that again, because you usually have 2 in a car at least, so you got 700, in fact, I've had 700 here. The last time was when Porky's first come out, the first Porky. We had 704, something like that.
How many days a week are you open?
We're open every day during the summer. From about the 15th of June till Labor Day, we're open every night, and then in the early spring, from probably May 1st until school gets out, and then with Labor Day, we start going back to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And, we run that way usually through September, and then we close. We have so many people come in and thank us for being here and hope we can keep going. And I just tell them as long as they keep coming, we can keep going. But we're not making a fortune, but we'll keep it all open as long as we can.